Colonel Marcia Douglas' legacy, lifestyle, and tragic death. Colonel Marcia Douglas, a pioneering and respected figure within the Jamaican Maroon community, tragically passed away on Wednesday while traveling to the Seville Heritage Expo in St. Anne, which was part of the Heritage Week celebrations. Colonel Douglas made history as the first and only serving female colonel of the Maroons, dedicating her life to preserving and promoting the rich cultural heritage and traditions of the Maroon people, particularly those of the Charles Town community in Portland. Kindly subscribe to this channel as we mourn her death today. Minister of Culture Olivia Grange expressed her sorrow over Colonel Douglas's death and highlighted her contributions to the Maroon community. Grange praised her for being a guiding force, stating that Douglas's leadership was instrumental in helping Jamaicans, both locally and in the diaspora, stay connected to their cultural roots. As the leader of the Charles Town Maroon Council, Douglas was the driving force behind the annual Asafu Yard celebrations, which became a key event for people to gather and take pride in their heritage. In her role as Colonel, Marcia Douglas worked tirelessly to ensure the survival and flourishing of Maroon traditions. Her leadership was visionary, and her commitment to education was evident during the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2020, she approached the Ministry of Culture for assistance in providing online learning opportunities to students in the Charles Town community. While online classes were available island-wide, the students in Charles Town lacked the necessary resources to access them. Colonel Douglas advocated for data plans and devices to help bridge the gap, ensuring that the community's youth could continue their education during the crisis. In addition to her work as colonel, Marcia Douglas was deeply rooted in her community, balancing her public service with a rich personal life. She was a proud mother and a loving figure to her children, raising them with a deep sense of pride in their Maroon heritage. Her children, like her, have carried forward her legacy of cultural preservation and community involvement. Colonel Douglas lived a modest but impactful lifestyle, always placing her community's needs above her own. Douglas's career was marked by a deep commitment to the values of the Maroons: self-reliance, unity, and resistance against oppression. She was not only a leader, but also a symbol of strength, particularly for women in leadership roles within traditionally male-dominated spaces like the Maroon Council. Her work extended beyond the Charles Town community, as she collaborated with various cultural and heritage organizations to promote Maroon history and culture both within Jamaica and internationally. Tragically, Colonel Marcia Douglas passed away from complications related to a heart condition while on her way to the Seville Heritage Expo, where she was expected to represent her community. Her sudden death has left a void in the Maroon leadership and the broader Jamaican cultural landscape. Colonel Douglas's legacy will endure through the cultural institutions she helped build, the community she uplifted, and the children she inspired to carry on the proud Maroon traditions. She will be remembered as a true custodian of her people's heritage and a trailblazer for future generations.